Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today, we're going to talk about your credit is an asset, ladies and gentlemen, and it's about to get worse if you're holding debt. There's no way around it. You're going to owe a lot more money because don't take these federal rate hikes with disinterest. You better be paying attention and go call your debt or lien holders and find out if they've increased your interest rates, because I have a lot to talk about today, and we're going to talk about maintaining your credit and improving your credit even though you may have a lot of debt. There's ways that you can improve it by paying a different time of the month, prepaying early, paying principal down. There's different ways you can do it depending on what your loans are based on. So I'm going to show you some smart credit, as some of you already know about. But first, we have to get into a little details. And welcome. Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, thank you so much for being here, and please share the videos, because you never know who you're going to be able to help. There's people out here right now that do not realize how much their debt is about to increase. Let me show you a little bit of stats right now, ladies and gentlemen. Look here. This is what's going on. U.S. credit card debt, just credit card debt alone, jumps 18.5%, nearly 20%, and hits a record of $930 billion. This is in total for United States. That's almost $1 trillion. So when you hear the Federal Reserve talking about, hey, we're going to do 0.25, well, I'm going to show you how much that means across the board. Let's also get into something I'm going to help you with, is smart credit. You guys know what that is, hopefully. If you haven't seen it yet, this is how you can improve your credit scores. This is how you can reduce your loan amounts or debt amounts quicker by knowing when to pay before a due date, or paying more than what you do owe. Don't pay the minimums. So I'm going to play the smart credit video, and then we'll come back and talk about this.
Smart Credit is a fast, simple solution to a better credit score, more online privacy, and greater control of your money. Did you know the average person can add 97 points to their credit score but aren't aware of it? They don't even know how to get these points. Our average member adds 61 points in just 20 days using Smart Credit. That could save you $10,000 in interest on a car loan and over $100,000 in the life of the average mortgage loan. And Smart Credit is the only credit management system that gives you a spending and payment plan to help you add more points to your credit score. And if you already have a good credit score, this feature shows you how spending could affect your score and how to prevent losing these hard-earned points. Plus, we don't just show your credit score and provide alerts, we're the only ones to give you a personalized plan with action buttons to add points. Our patented action buttons allow you to communicate directly with your creditors and even your financial institutions to dispute errors, ID fraud, and more. No more mailing letters and no more long hold times. We also help protect you and your loved ones. Our $1 million whole family fraud and scam insurance covers your entire family in your household at a much lower cost than the competition. And by the way, have you Googled your name lately? You may be shocked by how many websites expose and sell your private information. Use Privacy Master to easily request the removal of your information to stop these sites from selling it permanently. all with the push of a button. Another way we beat the competition? Our Money Manager feature finds your bank accounts so you can link them without searching. We also have instant statements and action buttons to ask questions, fix problems, and reverse unrecognized credit card charges directly with your financial institutions. Smart Credit. It only takes 1 minute to enroll. Get started today.
All right, now you have a tool. That tool, Smart Credit, the link is down below. Now, you already see what's on the screen here. U.S. credit card debt up 18.5%, hits a record high of $930 billion. Due to the economy, more and more people are borrowing, so you know this is going to be $1 trillion after 2023. And especially you know it's going to be $1 trillion after I show you the math. So I want to show you this right here. On the heels of another rate hike, the Federal Reserve credit card annual percentage rates are already near 20%. How many of you know you're paying over 20% annually? And you think you're paying the minimum and it's going to pay it down? It's not going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. All right? There's a reason. So when we do 0.25%, and I'll have a link down below to this article below the video in the description if you want to check this out fully. I'll have it. But here's what I want to give you is some mathematical equations. If there's $1 billion, okay, we're talking about $1 billion, just $1 billion, and somebody says, oh, we're going to raise it 0.25%, that means it's $2,500,000 annually added to the debt. Now, what happens if we do $1 trillion, which is what the credit card debt just by itself is, never buying car loan debts. But here's what it looks like for $1 billion. I mean, $1 trillion, and they do a 0.25 increase, meaning all the credit cards go up 0.25 because most often they use a calculation like prime plus whatever some numbers are. So that means another $2,500,000,000 will be added. So when you realize $930 billion right now, that 0.25 that they just added, that could, in theory and reality, bring over another $2 billion on top of the $930 billion. So you can see we will definitely be over $1 trillion of credit card debt at the end of 2023. Because remember, people are getting new credit and they're paying this higher credit interest rate. So now let's get into what you can do about this, because some people have faltered. If you need to renew or reestablish your credit, then get a secured credit card. Here it is. Discover It is one of the best ones. Why are they the best ones? It's because it's a real credit card, like they say. I'll let them do it. A refundable deposit. You put in a minimum of $200. And then after 6 months, they review. The 7th month, they review your on-time payment history. As long as you've shown 6 months of on-time payment history, then most likely they're going to release your deposit, send you that back, and give you an unsecured line of credit. So this way you can get yourself in the door, reestablish if you faltered, because it's been hard times over the last 3 years. The cost of living has increased, so more and more people are using their credit cards because they don't have the disposable income from paycheck to paycheck. So therefore, there'll be a link down below to go to Discover It and go check that out. We'll delve into this a little bit more with regard to Smart Credit. So on Smart Credit, you log in, and this is just a sample account, and they have something called Score Tracker, Score Builder, Score Boost, your future credit score. All of this is in the back office. This is the best credit monitoring tool on the market. So to give you an idea, when they want you to, if you want to find out your score tracker, because you're going to go get a job, and a lot of jobs now check your credit score hiring index, then you can come here and look what this shows you. Credit score 639. auto score because they use a different FICO than a normal FICO that might be on credit cards. So insurance score, that's right. A lot of people don't realize your insurance companies are out here checking your credit and then basing that on somehow what insurance rate you're going to have. That's already in play. So you'll have an idea of that. And then hiring index, you'll know this as well because employers are doing the hiring index. So you'll understand exactly what you need to work on. And there's nothing wrong with that. This helps you out tremendously. Now, I'm going to also go to the score builder because now you can set your goals. And by setting your goals, you can say, okay, this is what I need to do in a certain amount of time. Here's your goal score. So you can put it in. And this just gives you an idea on how you can achieve it and what you're looking for and where your score is going and how you want to put it in there, how your score is used. So you get a little understanding. And then score boost. This is more valuable. This is all included, ladies and gentlemen. Score boost puts you in a situation where, look here, in this example, my payment plan, plus 6 points in 7 days. It's telling you if you pay within 7 days, your score will more than likely go up 6 points. If you pay within the 19 days, your score is going to go up 34 points. Then plus or minus 1 point in 17 days by making this payment amount. See, the payment amounts also matter. If you're going to pay this, your credit score could go up here. If you're going to pay this, then your credit score could go up here. That's how this works, and this is very, very valuable. The accounts below do not meet your criteria. All right, that's pretty simple. Now, I'm going to go back a little bit, and what we'll see here is my loan offers as well. You have that option. Now, Money Manager is in the back office. We'll even show you here. It views all of your accounts. So this way, you know exactly how much you owe, what your assets, what your cash is, what your credits are, what your loans are, net worth, all in this whole little program. And I'll show you a little My Loaner just so you can understand. It's more like Credit Karma. So here we are. Quickly add up to 78 points. There's your score boost. It's already in this software, and it shows you what you may be able to get a loan for. Now, I recommend nobody getting loans for the foreseeable years if you can avoid it. If you're going to get a loan, then it has to be for assets, not liabilities, because liabilities are sucking you dry. When you realize you're paying 20%, for most people, 20, 25, 30%, 35% annually on your balances, now you'll understand why you'll never pay that off paying the minimum. So you're going to have to pay more than the minimum, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Now, Money Manager, we went over already. And then fraud and privacy is also very, very important. There's so much fraudulent activity going on out here that when you have smart credit, this covers your whole family free with your membership. Now, free means free, and it means free with your whole family, only those living in your same household. It doesn't cover household member or non-household members, people that have the same last name and they live in an apartment and that's their address. It doesn't cover those people. It only covers who's ever in your household. So notice, zero deductible. Covers an entire family residing in your household. That's what I was referring to. Covers your bank savings, brokerage, lines of credit, credit card, and more. Covers your credit reports. Covers the cash out-of-pocket expenses occurred in your ID recovery. Covers your credit reports. Covers pre-existing identity fraud you didn't know about. That's very important. Replacement costs due to stolen driver's license. Replacement costs due to stolen passport. Insurance provided by Voyager Indemnity and Assistant Specialty Property Company. So keep that in mind. And Privacy Masters also scans and monitors websites and data brokers who are selling your private information. You'll receive an alert when your private information is found. This is more than worth. How much is this worth really? Is it $5, $10, $20, $25, $30? It's less than $30, ladies and gentlemen. Less than $25. In fact, use the link down below to sign up for Smart Credit, and then you will get a offer potentially of a free trial period for 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 6 months. Depends on what promotion they have right now. So just think about all of that, and this is how we have to start worrying about our credit. All right? You got to protect yourselves out here, ladies and gentlemen, because the credit game is going to get rough, and interest rates are going to get higher, and paycheck to paycheck will get worse as well. Cost of living is going to get worse, and you do not want to be caught with holding a large amount of debt that can move up, meaning you might owe $10,000 this year, but because they raised it up 2-3 percentage points, it's $10,300 or $10,500 that you owe just because there's a rate hike. Just like that, without you doing anything, and you have no recourse. You're just going to have to pay it. And with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. And that's why when you owe debt and you have loans and they can fluctuate, that is the worst place to be in. So you have to pay off those loans fast as possible. All those liability loans you need to get down to zero ASAP, because there's going to be a lot of assets out here that you need to buy. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.